YouTuber Jody, from the channel Hunting the Dead, heads into the Florida brush with his wife, Alicia. They are chasing Randonautica coordinates under a scary intention.
What's up, guys, and welcome back to another Randonautica video. If you guys are new to this channel, make sure you're subscribed with notifications on and smash that thumbs up every time you're watching videos. Smash the thumbs up, comment below, share this on social media. I had stopped doing Randonautica last year and I just brought it back recently right here on this channel, and it was so great to see that you guys enjoyed that video because I enjoy making these videos. So today I got my best friend in the world with me. I got my wife. She's joining me on this first one. I'm not sure if she's going to join me on all of them, but she's joining me on this first one, and that's a treat because it's been a while. That said, we're getting ready to turn things up a notch right now. We're starting off using Randonautica, using a scary intention, and we're going to see if we can find something in this little wooded area with trails and pathways that we found right here. So what we did was we put close proximity on the app, and it's going to send us within a certain distance of where we are right now. And hopefully that means we're going to find some of that scary. Let's get into it. So Alicia does have us a location. It just hit on for our first intention of the day, a secret message. Now, here's the crazy thing is we got in this area right here, but we had no idea that it was going to send us this way. Funny enough, a long time ago, it did send me this way, not from this direction though. So I've been in this area and I can tell you it's actually very sketchy. It is scary.
The woods are thick and humid. Rumors of pythons moving through the area keep them on edge as they search for a secret message.
But I have a python waiting for you later, so.
Jody?
What?
Did I?
No.
It was a growl.
You heard a growl? I did not hear no growl.
I heard a growl. It was like a gator growl.
I cannot imagine Alicia camping overnight with me at one of the sketchy places that I've been more recently. Some of the places I go to at night, all I hear are non-stop growls and howls and...
I'm sorry. You're on your own out here if something comes out.
What are you going to do?
I'm running.
What if it chases you?
Huh?
It's going to maul you to death.
It's going to get you before me.
Why is it going to get me before
Because
you?
you stayed.
What?
What?
No, because if I was like a hyena and I came out, I would say, oh, I'm going for her. I wouldn't say I'm going for that guy. Okay, it's been about 500 feet. Shit. Shiitake mushrooms.
Right, nothing here.
Okay, well, it wants us to go this way. So, there's a secret message here. How can we deny it? Is there any way I can get through here?
Negative. See?
What the heck was that?
Tell me I'm hearing shit.
Hello? Dude, something just either... Well, no, because what would it drop out of? There ain't nothing here for it to drop out of.
Maybe a bird went by and like...
What, it dropped a stick on us?
Maybe they were using it for their nest or whatever and it just came down, Jody.
Alright, I don't know why I keep looking at this like I'm gonna go crawling through there. Oh yeah, here goes Mr. Rambo Jody. I don't think so.
This is good merch idea, Rambo.
Nah, I'm good on that.
Whoa, look at all these trees up there.
I think they chopped them down. Those cluts are too clean. You can't tell.
Alicia hears a low growl in the brush. Jody tries to play it off as a bird, but the atmosphere turns heavy and silent.
Hold on. Why is that sitting up perfectly like that?
Looks like it's in the ground.
No way. Alicia? Secret message. Hey, maybe, I don't know. Hold on. Love is patient. Love is kind. And is not jealous. Love does not brag and is not arrogant. Does not act unbecomingly. It does not seek its own. It's not provoked. Does not take into account a wrong suffered. Does not rejoice in unrighteousness, but rejoices with the truth. Bears all things, believes all things, hopes all things, endures all things. Love never fails. That is a secret message. Sorry. I'm sorry. I get excited.
I'm not doing these no more.
I get excited. That's why I do it. All right.
They find the pinpoint. A metal plaque is buried perfectly in the dirt, carrying a message about love never failing.
Cemeteries, mausoleums I've ever been. Oh my God. How amazing. Wait, why is that open? Oh my God. Okay, guys, you see that? Either there was a grave in here and they've taken them out to be moved, or they're getting it ready for people to be put in here. I'm thinking they might have been moved, because this looks like it truly was like vaulted closed. Look at that. Maybe something happened to it. We did have a storm recently, but it would be weird that something would happen to this one and not the rest of them. I don't know. I think somebody's been in here before and they are moving them. You know what? Here's what we're going to do. We're going to use the spirit talker. Can't hurt. We're here. If it loads. Okay, there we go. Hi, my name is Jody. I've been here before. It's been a... My name is Fred. Immediately.
My name is Fred.
What? Bro, come on. Come on. It was like it was... Dude, it was like it was waiting to speak. I just fired this thing up and immediately something comes through. If you guys watch me, you know that when I use this, that doesn't happen too often. It doesn't happen too often where...
The app leads them to a massive, silent mausoleum. One grave stands wide open, looking like it was recently vaulted.
Sorry to hear that. You and me both. That's something we have in common. Of course, I left mine in the past a long time ago. Oh my God, that is beautiful. It's like a dang tropical paradise, isn't it? Holy cow. This place is wild. I had a bad past. It's scary here. Yo, there's what I seen. Whoa. Holy cow. I wonder if somebody put this here on purpose. See, tonight? Whoa. Okay. This doesn't look like a kid's grave, but this was sitting right there. Tonight, I had a bad past. It's scary here. Knife. Obviously, feathers, walker, intense. I won't lie to you. Smell. My name is Fred. Oh my Lord. What is your name? Don't tell me your name is Bobby. Because if your name is Bobby... Wait, what's this saying? You've been here before. Dude, I have been here before. That's crazy. What? Yo. That is wild. Come on, bro. Did you just fucking say something? I'm sorry, I don't mean to cuss. Hello? Did you say something? Can you say something again?
Jody activates a spirit talker near a creepy doll. A voice rasps, "You've been here before," sending a chill through the camera.
Sleep tight. Nighty-night. It's bedtime.
Okay, I'm putting you right back here. You're not creepy, but you're creepy for me. How about that? Let's see what this said. This just said God. Okay, I hear people from a distance, so those aren't EVPs. God, I can't believe it said you've been here before. I've definitely been here before. This is wild. Give me something else. Give me a special message. I hold this thing sometimes like it's my walkie-talkie to the other side, but maybe it is. Maybe it is. Hey,
Did I scare you?
Did I scare you? No, you didn't. I have a mother-in-law that's a lot scarier than you. I'm just kidding. Okay. Okay, come on, work now. Please don't. Please don't do that. Please don't. Daddy does not want to die. Dude, look at all those responses, bro. I'm scared.
Go left.
Go left? What? How can I go left? I'm in an elevator. All right, when I get out of the elevator, I'm gonna go left. How about that? We'll see what happens. Okay. All right, hold on. Yes. Oh my God, I see it. Okay, I see it. All right, I'm coming. I love you. Bye. Okay, so there's people coming this way. I don't want to be disrespectful. Maybe their loved ones could be here. I don't want them to think that like I'm being disrespectful, because I'm not. That's not my intention. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna end this right now. But if you guys want more of these Randonautica Scarenoi app adventures, smash that thumbs up, comment below, share this on social media. Let me know in the comment selection. There's only one selection in the comment section. Let me know what you guys thought about this video. Let me know your favorite parts. What the fuck was that? And I'll be back here with another one very soon. I love you guys. Thank you.
They say everyone should have a...
The elevator smells like decay. A final voice commands him to go left, but Jody decides he has seen enough. YouTuber Moxley from Moxley Paranormal World returns to the haunted woods of Rivington on April 24th, 2025. He brings his young son along to camp in a spot where he was previously followed by a dark figure.
Investigation. Got my bed, sleeping bag, even bought my charger tonight. So I think it's time to get something to eat, a cup of coffee, and just watch that sunset. So I'm just walking down this little bit of a rocky beach. I just want to show you this view one more time. Look at that, it's beautiful, isn't it? It's just as nice as the last time I come. Oh, me and my lad were just sat over there and we could hear clunk, clunk, clunk. He's like, Dad, what is that? I don't know, mate. I said, I'll go and have a look. And I walked to the trail, looked down, and there's a guy in the trail with an axe. Looks like he's chopping up firewood. I've just stood here doing a little bit of a members only. Literally, just there. Just here. And I could hear talking, so there's definitely other people camping not too far from where we are. And there's not much we can do about it. Can't be going packing everything up to move spot now because it's a little bit too late in the evening. It's just going on 9 o'clock, and by the time I took everything down, found somewhere else to go, it'd be absolute pitch black. So it just looks like we're just going to have to deal with it tonight. They don't seem to be causing any sort of problems. They're just doing what we're doing, out here camping. Oh, it's been a nice peaceful night apart from a couple of little things going on where even my son's like, what is that?
The sun sets, painting the rocky beach in gold. Earlier they spotted a man with an axe nearby, but as the light fades, the woods turn unnervingly silent.
On the hammock, so he's coming to the tent with me. That's why I bought the bigger tent anyway, just on the off chance he wanted to come in here. But just whilst we're taking the tarp down, what did you hear?
It was just like steps and I thought I saw someone just like peeking around the tree.
He's looking around with the light. You could hear footsteps, like cracking. I could hear it, but I was busy trying to take the tarp down and put it away. Then he's like, Dad, there's somebody over there peeking around the tree. So I had a quick look, but there's nobody there. But it does feel like there's somebody around the tent, in the woods. So I'm going to venture off very soon. I'm going to go and have a quick look. Then I'll do some calling out as well. So yeah, so I've took the tarp down just so we can see better. But it was just so weird. And he thought he saw somebody over this side. So I'm going to go for a quick walk over. And just do some calling out. Not use any equipment, just do basic calling out. But to be fair, we've been hearing weird noises since we got here. Like he said, he's seen somebody peek their head around one of these trees just here. Right, let's just go for a walk. Is there anybody out here? If there is, can you make your presence known for us tonight? We have been hearing weird noises. And I've heard this place is extremely haunted as well.
That's when the atmosphere shifts. Moxley's son freezes, swearing he saw a tall figure peeking from behind a tree and watching their every move.
By taste. Can I ask you, is the Headless Horseman out here? Or the Headless Boggart?
Funny.
Funny? What's funny? The fact that I'm out here looking for them? Can you see me? Can you see what I'm doing? If you can you tell me what I'm holding in my hand?
Nurturing.
Nurturing? Some odd responses.
Kill.
Kill. What do you mean by kill? Come and do something for me. To show me that you're really here, really out here.
Using my voice.
Using your voice. Come and use your voice for me then. Tradition. Can you show yourself in the tree lines? Manifest yourself.
Malicious.
I've heard about the Headless Horseman. He's supposed to be malicious.
Havoc.
Havoc.
Moxley ventures into the dark alone to call out to the legendary Headless Boggart. The Spirit Talker app crackles to life with a single, chilling command, kill.
Head around the tree, then put it back, and didn't even say a word to us. So that was a little bit odd. Right, so it is getting late. It's about 2:15 in the morning now, so I do want to go try, get a couple of hours sleep.
Dominant.
Dominant. I believe there's something dominant out here. What is that? What is that? not heard that tonight. And the fact that it's like gone 2 o'clock in the morning. It's coming from over there.
I just like to talk.
Right, I did not have any words for that. The app said I just want to talk. But that is the first time I've heard anything like that out there tonight. Hunter. Right, I'm going to go get back in the tent. I'm going to try and get a couple of hours sleep. Honestly, it is a weird feeling to this place. Right, so I've been lay here for the past 45 minutes now. And I'm just listening. And I swear I keep hearing like somebody's walking past. Then they walk.
He stands perfectly still near the tree line. A clear electronic voice pierces the silence of the forest. I just want to talk.
Back this way. In the gravel this side, on the sand, the stones, it's not like somebody run past on there. I'd say it only sound like it. And it must have happened about 4 or 5 times. Let's see if it happens again. It was just very odd. Let's see what time we're at. It is now just going on 3:05 in the morning. Right, let's go for a quick walk around just to check the area. So just here, this is where I thought I heard like somebody run past a few times. Up and down here. And the same this side. Like I say, it's just gone 3 o'clock in the morning. Let's go for a little walk and just let me walking on here now. That's how loud it was when I was just laying in the tent. Go and have a look up here.
Back in the tent, Moxley cannot sleep. He hears the unmistakable sound of someone sprinting back and forth on the gravel directly outside his tent flap.
What the hell is that noise? Just before this noise, what's going on now, whatever the hell it is, heard the biggest bird just outside. I'm presuming it was a bird. Could hear it splashing in the water. Then it come flying over and you could hear it hitting the trees, and it was making this god awful noise like it was really hurt. Over that side, it sounded like, I don't know, it almost sounded like it was being attacked. But I do not know what that noise is. It was freaky as hell. And now this noise, like a zzz, whatever the bloody hell that is. It startled me, that. It really did. Just like loads of splashing and loads of like screaming. Then you could literally hear it hitting the trees, coming through the branches. But it wasn't on its own, there was something else, so God knows what it was. Well, I need to go find out what that noise is. There's something making a And that's only started since that happened with the bird. I don't know how to put it. It's unexplainable whatever the hell it is.
At 3 a.m., a horrific sound erupts. Something is splashing and screaming in the water before crashing through the branches like a wounded, desperate animal. YouTuber Truedale from the channel Truedale TV pushes into the dense, suffocating undergrowth of Ballyboley Forest. He is here to stealth camp in one of Ireland's most sinister locations, a place famous for disappearances and demonic lore.
It's one of the most haunted forests in Ireland. There's some real sinister things have happened up in here. And to be honest, this is one I am freaking out about. Searching steady for some sort of flat ground, but the terrain here is, as you can imagine, awful. This is what we're working with. And it's all on a slope. You know, the deeper you go in, it's just undergrowth. There's nowhere for a tent. There's a good spot there, but it's way too close to the trail. We'll keep on looking. Right, it's not ideal, but I'm in a dome tent, so I can really throw it anywhere. I think I'll throw my tent just here. We are a lot further back off the road, so we can't be seen as easy, or we can still hear the car noise with a bit of a pain, but I think it's the only option we've got. That's camp set up. Let's give you a look around. So we'll start on the outside. This is going to be the cooking area.
The terrain is treacherous and steep. He sets his small dome tent far back from the trail, hoping the shadows will hide him from whatever lurks in the trees.
Characters. Here, I need to remember how to get back to camp, because this is proper Blair Witch here. Here it's just all the same. You would get lost here very, very handy. But I guess you feel like goosebumps at the minute. I don't know if it's just because I'm cold or there's something here with me. Something sinister. But here, if I'm freaking now, what will be like later on, whenever it's pitch black. Yeah. Apparently, campers have reported things rustling around your tent night, and lights and strange moans and cries for help, like stuff like a banshee. What do you call those things? It's like a siren, but only the land version. What's that called? Trying to lure you out to, devour you, eat you, whatever them things do to you. Now we are in the thick of it now. Go mad. Or did I just hear something there? There's something saying to me, William, stop acting. Because if you want me to come, I will come and see you. No, I'm not. I do not want you to come. You stay where you are in there. Spirits or wherever you are. I don't want you near me. I heard something there. Right, let's go back to camp.
The sun dips and the temperature drops. As he explores the thick brush, he hears a faint, rasping voice whisper for him to stop, sending a surge of goosebumps down his arms.
Hear that? Come here. Come here. There's something there. Said it was coming back south. I did see game trails earlier on. What's the biggest game you get where we don't get big game? Well, I think that's a nighttime stroll head in the head, definitely. Freak that. We ain't being born, I have to check back in the camera. But I swear I heard like something come past there. Freaking myself out now. This is getting a bit too real. It must have been game. I have to tell myself it's game or I'm leaving. Did you hear that? Did you hear that? It was definitely.
Night falls, and the forest begins to breathe. Something heavy thumps against the ground right outside the tent, followed by the sound of rapid footsteps circling his position.
Right. Guess it's turning the Blair Witch Project, that shit. Right, pissed out. Right, I'm gonna turn these days off for a minute or two. The f***? Did you hear that? Did you f***? My heart's going f***. Off, who's out there? I'm paranoid or something like that, or like, was that me? I've done that. Right, we have to investigate this shit. I can't sleep in here with this shit. I'm gonna get myself worked out.
His heart races as the Blair Witch atmosphere takes hold. He stares into the blackness, paralyzed by the feeling that he is being watched by something not human.
Ghost Hunt UK. For hundreds of years, the Ballyboley Forest has inspired fear and dread. All the locals would stay far from the wood and warn travellers to do the same, not just because of the dozens of disappearances linked to it, but also because of the things that lurk inside. Since the 15th century, there have been figures seen moving amongst the break of the forest, watching people walk past or stalking them when they enter. Thick columns of black smoke have been seen coming from the dead centre, accompanied by a symphony of human and animal squeals of pain. Sometimes people naively enter the forest without knowing anything about it. The reports are incredible. People have heard what sounds like a dim chanting in all parts of the forest. But when entering deeper into the forest, they see the trees have been smothered with blood. Sometimes black smoke forms a cloud on the ground and human screams actually appear from it. Whatever is in here, it is not good. An old newspaper report was recently unearthed back from 1987. Two ramblers were walking through the forest when they heard strange flapping sounds. They thought nothing of it and entered deeper into the forest. Then flapping sounds were constant and followed them, but it wasn't until they heard the sound of a woman moaning somewhere in the distance they began to become unnerved. Thinking the lady was in trouble, they left the track and went to find her. When they reached the point where their sound seemed to be coming from, it stopped abruptly. And out of nowhere, an ear-splitting woman's scream came directly from behind them. They fled, looking back, and saw four hooded figures, clad in brown, ragged robes, standing motionless.
To pass the time, he recounts the forest's dark history of black smoke and hooded figures. He records the woods on his phone, watching for movement in the grainy feed.
Time to start the day. Let's get this camp pulled down and get the hell out of here. Once again, folks, that is us packed up. And I'll be glad to be out of here. But first things first, we need to do the whole ritual thing, don't we? Any unclean spirits, you are not allowed to attach to me. You have to stay here. You cannot come home with me. It's not your place. You must stay here. I think that's good, isn't it? Let's get out of here. Just need to navigate our way back to the trail. And once we're on the trail, we don't have too far to go to back at the car. And we're out. Well, that's to say, on the trail, so just a short stroll back to the car, and that's us back to safety. But once again, we'll keep this short and sweet. Thanks for watching. Hit the like button, keep your stealth, and I'll see you in the next one.
Morning brings a cold relief. He performs a quick ritual, commanding any unclean spirits to stay in the woods and never follow him home before fleeing to his car. One viewer was so terrified by the oppressive atmosphere that they commented, "It's literally not me," but I felt immense fear. YouTuber Josh, from the channel Exploring with Josh, stands at the base of Mount Fuji, staring at a missing child poster. He is entering Aokigahara, the infamous Sea of Trees.
There is a sign for a missing child right here before you even get inside the forest. Once there's no path, you just walk through the forest aimlessly. So Radek just found a tent here. Well, let's see what's going on. Whoa!
Deep at the base of Mount Fuji lies a forest unlike any other, Aokigahara, the Sea of Trees. Its name comes from the way the dense canopy sways like ocean waves in the wind, creating a sea of green that stretches for miles. But this isn't just a forest. It's a place steeped in shadow. Centuries ago, it was linked to legends of yurei, restless spirits from Japanese folklore. Over time, Aokigahara became known for something much darker. The forest's silence is unnerving. Volcanic rock absorbs sound. GPS barely works, and trails vanish without warning, making it dangerously easy to get lost. Today, Aokigahara stands as both a natural wonder and a symbol of Japan's unspoken struggles, a place where beauty and tragedy collide in the quietest of ways.
What is up, guys? We are here right now in Japan, in Japan's most haunted forest called Akigahara Forest. In today's video, we're not going on an in-depth look on why this forest is so haunted, but rather show the forest for what its true self is. A beautiful forest that's right surrounded by Mount Fuji. That's what this place is. And look at the parking lot.
The forest is dense, built on porous lava rock that swallows all noise. Josh wants to show the beauty of the mountain, but the air feels heavy with tragedy.
The volcano erupted, and this is all lava rock. It just caused this craziness where the trees and everything just grew over this thousands and thousands of years. And that's how it created this form. The reason why the forest gets so quiet is because as you get deeper in, those lava rocks absorb all the sound. And that's why it feels like it's weird and things can go wrong. It also is why your service can kind of, mess up because of the rocks, because of Mount Fuji. It causes the signal on your phone to mess up. That's all real stuff. I've never even done this before. Let's see how deep this goes. Must be kind of cold in there.
It is really cold in there, and look, the wind is blowing onto the wind chimes right now from the cave.
Holy crap, it's cold. It's way colder in there. It's like just right here, it is so freaking cold compared to right up there. It's like night and day difference. I feel like I need a jacket on right now, just like that. Like, no joke, that's nuts. Well, it's not frozen, so that's good. Oh, we gotta get down, we gotta bend down for this one. I'm coming, bro. Here we go. All right, we're in. Yo. All right. That's really cool. This is in Akigahara Forest. Look at that. A lot of people here. A lot of people in this forest that apparently is.
He descends into a natural lava cave where the air turns freezing in seconds. The transition from the warm sun to the icy dark is jarring and physical.
And it makes that happen. So that explains why the forest is so dense. I'm not even really that deep in it yet, and I don't have service at all. So it is true, you don't really get service in here. I'll even show you. If you have an Android, you know in the top right corner, I have no 4G, no 5G, no nothing. You noticed?
It's quiet.
Yeah.
Really quiet.
Super quiet.
You just hear the wind.
You know what's weird? It happened out of nowhere.
Yeah, we just crossed the line and it was an invisible line.
Huh. I do admit, interesting. Very interesting, actually. So over here, there's a sign to go right or go left. And this could bring you to the lake. So that's what I mean. It's a whole nature trail. You can literally go see a lake. But you see how this sign has graffiti on it, which I actually don't know why. But that's the way to, I guess, I don't even know, the way to where it can be haunted. I don't even understand that, but it's kind of true. I've been here 2 times and had, the first time, I experienced everything during the day. I went at night, did a whole ghost video here, and my ghost videos told me that there was evilness here, keeping people here. But
that's when it happened. Josh crosses an invisible threshold deeper into the brush, and his phone signal drops to 0 as a deafening silence settles over the trees.
Right down there, you see something white right there? I'm pretty sure that's a tent.
It does look like a tent.
Gotta be.
All right, let's go over there. Yeah. Oh my God! Jesus Christ! Fuck! Yeah, me too. All right, yeah, you did find a tent.
Oh, dude, I think an animal came through and just wrecked it.
Yeah, there is some sort of tent here. Okay, well, let's see what's going on. Let's look around. Let's analyze. First off, there were fake flowers here, right? What's in here? Yeah, the whole tent's tipped over. They were burning something in the tent. That's like books, or there's burned pages over there. See, there's burned pages, like a journal. Right here. Someone's journal they were burning, see? This whole thing was burned. And what else is strange is this is a battery charger. So why is that burned? Now, people do, like I said, people do camp and hang out here, but this could be something, you know, sad. This is a Baskets and Robbins birthday cake. That was a birthday cake. So there's flowers over there. There was a birthday cake.
Deep off the path, his partner finds an overturned white tent. Scattered around are charred journal pages and a birthday cake box, remnants of a story left in the dark.
There's no other way. And plus, like, there's like spider webs everywhere. Dude, we're on a lava hill. Look, we're on a lava hill looking over everything.
It's sinking into the ground when I don't step on roots.
Yeah, you gotta be careful.
I'm gonna, like, just fall down.
Yep. So we gotta walk down here now. Oh, there's something I see here.
Yeah.
Looks like a cape.
Oh, yes.
What is that? It's definitely a piece of clothing. Wow, you gotta be careful though. You could fall down. Yeah, we just found something. Look at this. Look at this terrain. Oh no. It's a sweater. It's an all black sweater. That's odd. My thing is, if you're hiking in a forest regardless, why would you throw your sweater away? Why would you ditch your sweater? You know what I mean? Just saying. Yeah, other people are here exploring. You know, how old is this drink?
Maybe a couple months.
Well, the can looks like super old style. It's an old style can. That's why I bring it up. See, this is a massive workout. Like, you sink in all these sides, you could really get hurt.
The terrain becomes a labyrinth of jagged roots and sinkholes. He discovers a discarded black sweater snagged on the rocks, miles from any official trail.
The light was shining on it.
Yeah, it looks like one because it's like thin.
Yeah. This area has way more cliffs that you can fall through.
Yeah, bad ones. Really bad.
Whoa! Almost
you
fell.
almost went.
I almost went for it, but I didn't. We're trying to get out of here now because at this point, you know, I cut the camera for a bit. We were looking. We're exhausted. And I come across this. Nails. Nails in the tree. In the middle of nowhere, nails in the tree. I thought that was weird. As much as I do want to experience the darkness, it would have to be for another time when, I don't know, maybe I just don't want to deal with it right now, and getting hurt is not my thing. If I had more people with us and I was feeling it, sure, maybe, but maybe another time I'll come back here and try that. We are out, and this is a different way we're out. Look, I've never even seen this rope before in my life. Not even pictures. We went out a whole different way.
Where are we?
What does it say?
Just the same thing, but
Just says do not enter.
no fire signs, none of that other stuff.
Whoa.
This is very different.
Yeah, it's a whole different one. Dang. I'm drenched in sweat right now. Yay!
Shadows stretch as the sun begins to fail. He finds heavy iron nails driven into a tree trunk in the middle of nowhere, acting as a final, silent warning. YouTuber from the channel Hikeslam sets out for a solo cold weather camp on the Appalachian Trail. The air is crisp and the leaves are gone, leaving the forest feeling skeletal and exposed.
So I'm gonna get going here and yeah, find the camp spot and see if anybody's there. So the hike's been awesome so far. I mean, I've only been out for about half hour. River behind me, really pretty day. As I was walking up, I saw some trash in the trail and I came across this. So some Bud Light cans, plastic bat, some writing on some of this garbage. This one. Hangman is coming down from the gallows. Song lyrics. Other weird things. Well, hopefully I don't get murdered out here. That would totally ruin my day. Well, let's keep going. That's pretty cool. Icicles on one side, water flowing on the other. If that's any indication, it's going to get pretty cold tonight because it's already 3 o'clock and it's probably about high 40s right now. So those have had all day to melt. Still haven't gotten there. We'll see what we're in for. Pretty cool though.
He discovers a trail of trash covered in dark manic handwriting. The notes mention the hangman coming down from the gallows, chilling him to the bone.
Entered the wilderness. Sun is just starting to fall behind the hills. So pretty shortly, I'll be at the shelter and the campsite. The weirdness continues. What the hell? And there's a dead duck here. A very long note. And it looks like it was just put here because it's not wet. That duck is fairly recently killed. Alright. Kind of creepy. There's a fire down there. Okay. I'm almost at the shelter, which was going to be my camp spot for the night. That scene back there really freaked me out though. The sun's going down. I'm going to get to the shelter, reassess the situation, and see what I think about this whole deal. I'm a little out of breath because I'm trying to put as much distance between me and that sketchy camp spot back there as fast as possible. So okay, I'm gonna press onto the shelter and then reassess.
Near a river, he finds a freshly killed duck pinned under a long cryptic letter. Terrified women on the trail warn him of a man sitting silently on the rocks just ahead.
There's a white blaze on that tree. Appalachian Trail, white blazes, never let you down. Alright, let me find the shelter and see what the deal is. It should be right around the corner. Alright, there's the sign for the shelter. And you can see it. You can see it down there, right through the trees. Doesn't look like anyone's there. I'm gonna go down and check it out. Alright, approaching the shelter here. There's definitely nobody here. Looks like there's a knit cap there. Pretty clean. Shelter log. Pretty cool fire area there. It's set up kind of like a fireplace angled toward the shelter for heat, which is pretty neat. I'll have a fire in there in a little bit. All right, let's see. You can hear water flowing down here. Yep, perfect. So we got water source right there. Excellent. Oh, I feel way better about this than the other one. This feels way more secluded up here. It's not near a major road. It's just that Forest Service road where I parked my truck. Big area over here. So behind the shelter, it's a picnic table. Looks like another fire ring here. Ooh, somebody did a good job maintaining this. Someone was out here recently cleaning it up. All the leaves are swept away from the outside. Very cool. Then up there you got that.
He flees miles away to John's hollow shelter to find safety. The site appears empty and well-maintained, offering a momentary sense of relief.
In solitary confinement, I figured the following out. Refer to Isaiah 28:15 through 9. Here in early 2017, Trump, Nebo, allowed Obama to have the special use of the Air Force One for a trip to Palm Springs. This is the same ramblings from the guy that was on the other side of the river. That's kind of scary. Kind of weird. Those women down there said they were going to call the police on the guy. I know it's really hard to read in this light. Sorry about that. Let me move that there. Wow, this is weird. It's just like it goes in one direction, then immediately goes in a completely different direction. And there's just so much of it. Like this line up here. Think grave robbery in an attempt to obscure the reality of Little Mrs. Wolf. Content. Come up with some more of those wicked schemes, JB and company, so I can show some more of your true character. In the past, the Russian collusion assertion have been followed up on many occasions with the advancement of illusions that would show discord in fiction between the colluding parties. You're falling faster. Obey your master. The Metallica lyrics. What the heck? Okay, that's crazy. Okay. Emergency press conference. So I thought it would be a fun little thing to look at the Johns Hollow shelter log. That's where I'm staying, Johns Hollow shelter. And just check out trail names and...
That's when it happened. He opens the shelter log and finds the exact same jagged handwriting from the previous site. Bible quotes and prison ramblings left only days ago.
We'll see. But yeah, all right, I'm gonna stop drinking the whiskey and switch back to water just in case I gotta have my wits about me. And let the fire burn down, douse it with some water from the stream, and then I'm gonna head off to bed. All right. Dude, what the hell is going on here? I'm in the shelter. I'm packing up my stuff to go into my tent. And they have these things that they put in shelters a lot to hang your food bag from, so like mice can't get to it. Look at this one. What do you know? Same handwriting as the one in the book and that garbage on the trail from that same dude. So it says, watch out for yeet mouse. The dead do walk and talk. Like,
he looks up at the rafters where hikers hang their food. A fresh note in that same handwriting stares back. The dead do walk and talk. In the dead of night.
I'm going to try to get some more sleep here. And, yeah, hopefully I just kind of pass out. There's really nothing to be worried about. It's just like, it's just a weird night, you know? Okay, I'm out on the trail. It's the middle of the night. I was down in my tent, not asleep, kind of just like lying there staring at the tent walls, listening to all the sounds, and then I heard somebody down by the shelter. So at first I had to convince myself it wasn't what I thought I heard, but it definitely was somebody down there. So I didn't even wait to see or go down to see who it was, see if it was like a bunch of teenage girls or something. I don't know. I was just like, I am getting out of here. So I packed up all my stuff, and I packed it up very quickly. I don't think I left anything behind, and I just walked past. As I walked past, it did look like a single guy hanging out in the shelter. He had a headlamp on. All I could really see was the light from the headlamp, so I could have been wrong. But man, it was yeah, so I don't know. I just got out of there, and like that's the thing. It's like it was probably a guy who was out like me, like out and wants to just go camping or spend a night out. Beautiful night, but I wasn't gonna hang around. I don't know. I guess I got scared, but so I decided to pack up all my stuff and hike back. I looked back behind me a bunch of times as I was hiking to see if that light was following me. It sounds silly, but I mean, like, I didn't see the light following me. At first I thought it was following me just because I could still see it through the trees because it's fall and there's no leaves in the trees. But now I think I'm almost back at my truck, and I'm just gonna get out of here and go home.
The sound of boots on gravel awakens him. He sees a single headlamp glowing in the shelter and flees into the dark, abandoned forest. YouTuber Mike from the channel Hype Mike drives through the early morning fog toward the barricaded entrance of Camp Skinwalker. The site has been restricted since an entire group of campers vanished without a trace.
On the internet. Right now, I'm standing in front of one of the most disturbing campgrounds that we have ever investigated on the channel. And for the next 24 hours, we're gonna be investigating this place, exploring what the locals call Camp Skinwalker.
Whoa, whoa!
What?
Read what that says.
Oh my God.
Welcome to Camp Skinwalker.
Last summer, an entire group of campers vanished overnight. And according to one of the counselors that were here that night, they weren't taken by a person, they were taken by a skinwalker.
What? There's fucking somebody in there. There's somebody in there. Are you serious? There's someone in there.
If you've watched any of these Skinwalker videos in the past, you know we've dealt with all kinds of creepy Skinwalker locations before. Then you know we do not take this kind of stuff lightly. Because this isn't some abandoned place in the middle of nowhere. This is a real summer camp. So if you're ready for one of the most insane investigations we have ever done on the channel, go down below, subscribe to the channel because this is a multi-part series. And I have a feeling this campground is only the beginning.
It's like a yellow light. You guys see that?
Yeah, I think that's where it is.
Is it? Oh, no way. Dude, this whole place is like giving me the heebie-jeebies, man.
I know.
It's so creepy.
Now that we're like this close.
Yeah. It's like finally, but at the same time, dude, it's kind of sketchy.
Oh yeah. Skinwalker?
Yeah.
Bro.
It's pretty bad.
Oh yeah, there it is. See it?
Oh, that's the sign.
No way.
Yeah.
Look.
Dude, that's a...
What the heck? Here, let me get a little closer. Whoa. Dude. Camp Nautica. Dude, this is crazy.
Here we go.
We finally made it.
There's a barricade there though. Should we go see it?
Yeah, yeah.
Maybe it's a good idea.
The main gate is rusted shut. The sign for Lake Nautica has been vandalized, warning visitors of what truly hunts in these woods.
There are actual beings, the five-fingered being, that have great knowledge of the dark side, and they are able to actually be between here and the next world and do the evil that they can do. And so those are the ones that we call Randonautica, the Skinwalker.
What the f was that? That was gross. Was that a skinwalker?
According to old warnings tied to the land, a skinwalker isn't just some monster hiding in the woods. It's something far worse. Something that watches people, studies them, and uses fear imitation and familiarity against them.
And what makes the stories like this so terrifying is that the danger isn't always in what you see.
People say they can mimic voices, take the shape of something almost human, but wrong enough. Once you notice it, it's already too late.
Yo guys, it's coming. It's coming. It's coming towards us.
For years, people treated these stories like local legends. But over the past year, the activity here seems to have changed.
Campers were reportedly hearing voices outside of their windows at night. Counselors claim they saw figures walking between the cabins after curfew. And some said they heard children crying near the shorelines when everyone was already accounted for.
And then last summer was when everything went slightly too far. An entire group of campers vanished in one night. No sign of forced entry, no clear trail, and a case that officials seemed more interested in containing than explaining.
Yeah, man, so one night I was in my cabin, woke up in the middle of the night because I heard something outside. I figured it was one of the kids just messing around, so I got up, look outside, and I see this thing standing there.
Local legends speak of beings that mimic human voices to lure the curious away from safety. Mike feels the temperature drop as he enters the abandoned town square.
It's a little unsettling, actually.
Oh, what the heck?
Whoa! Hey, we got some merch, baby.
Oh shit!
No way!
Yo, Camp Alicia merch, guys, comment down below.
Yo, this is actually creepy, bro.
Yeah, that is kind of creepy.
An
It's like
abandoned t-shirt? Like, that's like a kid's shirt, right?
Yo, low-key, look.
What?
Oh, what?
It's like two eyes in the woods.
Yeah, Wait, was the sign like that too at the,
I think it was. At the main entrance, it kind of looked like that too.
I didn't even realize that at the time. The eyes? That's kind of creepy.
I mean, this is like super official. Like, we're here, guys.
We actually made it.
Yeah, this is for sure.
Wait, shh.
What do you hear?
Whoa.
What is that?
Sounds like a kid.
What?
Yeah.
They said there's nobody supposed to be here.
There is nobody supposed to be here.
Maybe it's like one of those things, you know, like ghost remnants of something from the past. You know, you can hear the echoes.
I mean,
it could be a Skinwalker thing because they do mimic voices.
Oh,
bro, that was close. Is there, the shoreline's like right there.
That's also beware what's above. Like, what if it's above us?
Like, see anyone in the
creeping
trees?
me out, guys. Can you chill here? God.
I don't know. I don't think this is a place to chill, bro. I think this is like legitimate. Oh my god.
What? Oh. What?
Look.
What is it?
What?
Oh, it's the missing posters. It's a board to show everybody who's missing.
There's so many here.
God. This is insanity.
Mason Haller, Levi Pritchard, Caleb Hensley, Evan Talbert. Dude, all these kids went missing.
Wow. This must have been the bunk or something like along those lines because it's all boys, I think.
Yeah. It seems like it. Yeah, you must be right. Wyatt Bone, Levi Pritchard. Yeah. Last seen August 14th, 2025.
Last seen wearing blue camp t-shirt. What does this say?
A child's laughter echoes from the empty shoreline. He finds a board covered in missing person posters, all dated August 14th, the night the camp went silent.
Bro, I veto not this bed.
What happened?
It's a little small, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, at this point, I'd rather sleep in the car.
Yeah, you know what, you're not wrong.
What the heck was that?
Shh. Hear that? Is that coming from outside?
Yeah.
What the fuck was that?
Hello?
Something on the roof.
No. Really?
Yeah.
That's the attic, by the way, right there. This is the entrance.
Oh my god, what the hell?
Wait, what?
That's kinda
Oh,
cool.
shit. That's where we heard it. Ain't no way.
That's pretty
That's where
cool,
we
guys.
stay. Like,
Is there anybody up there? Oh man.
maybe this is like a...
Look, it's like literally like...
Yeah, it's like bowing inwards. It looks like
probably
it's
like
gonna collapse
fall
at any
through.
point.
Huh.
That's so...
I don't think we should sleep in this cabin. I got a bathroom.
Hello?
Stop incident report. What? Bunk 7?
What?
The campers reported a disturbance.
Bunk 7.
Several campers complained that someone had been calling their names from outside after lights out. What the hell?
What's that about?
Checked exterior of cabin with flashlight. No one found. Assumed older campers may have been trying to scare them, though no one admitted to it.
Do you think it's that 22-year-old?
Maybe. But he was a staff member.
Doesn't that say like a staff member is messing around?
Yeah. It said assumed older campers.
Oh, camper.
It's kind of weird.
Yeah, it's pretty weird.
There's more here.
Wait, there's a ton of
there's a
them.
bunch
Oh my
of
god.
them. Yeah, so this must have been like a staff room or something, right?
Oh, yeah.
Like that makes sense.
Yeah. Bunk 9, dude. Look at this.
Wait, bunk 9, that's where the kids were missing.
Oh, actually.
That's what it said on the papers.
Entire bunk awakened. Multiple campers heard knocking on cabin walls after lights out. Knocking moved from one side to the bunk to the other, then on the roof.
No way, bro.
No way.
Inside the healthy house, heavy footsteps pace across the attic floor. He discovers frantic incident reports detailing knocking on the roof and pages scrawled with the words, "I see you."
Bro, there's a cabin, tons of cabins.
Oh yeah, look at this.
Anything could happen in there.
The window's open.
Is it?
What do you see?
There's bunk beds. Yeah. But I swear to God, I heard something inside.
What? No way.
Yeah.
Bro, it is
Dark in there. Let me see. What the hell?
That's scary.
Yeah. It's like, what was that?
Bro, this is so creepy. I'm telling you, I heard something come in there. This place is giving me the heebie-jeebies.
I think this is it right here, bro.
Sugar house, gentlemen only. Oh. Okay. Dude, this place is creepy.
Yo, I already saw something else.
Bro, look.
Yeah.
Guys, look at this.
Ew.
You can tell this place has been run down for a while, bro.
Dude, it gets more yellow. Look, that's
Look at
like kind of white, that's yellow.
Dude.
That's super yellow.
What does it say here? Brush your teeth before bed. Always brush your teeth before lights out. If you see someone else in the mirror, keep brushing.
Come on, dude.
Is that another rule?
That's so bad.
Bro, what is with this place and their rules, man?
I don't like that at all.
Dude, it's so weird. I want to put the light on. It's kind of dark in here.
Yeah, you're right.
Yo.
You guys see that?
Yeah.
What the hell?
It's over there.
Hey, guys.
Dude, I don't like this place.
There's a light.
Whoa!
What the?
Just turn it on.
Yo.
What the heck?
What the hell's happening?
Bro?
How?
Bro, what is wrong with this
Doing
place?
that?
How?
Why are you doing that?
Bro, I don't like
Dude,
this.
is it because we're in here?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Shh. What the hell's that?
Guys, the curtains
That's moving, that's moving.
Someone there.
Yo! Run! What?
What's
There's
happening?
somebody in there. There's somebody in there. Are you serious? There's someone in there.
A haunting voicemail plays through the static. A counselor screams to get the children away from the water because they are claiming their offerings. That's when it happened. The dead lights in the sugar house flicker to life on their own. Mike stops breathing as a dark shape appears in the window, watching his every move.